Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. This one is the Dowager's finest moments in Downton Abbey. And I'm taking an assumption here that it's Maggie Smith's character. I saw 0.2 seconds of the clip as I was loading it up here, and it looks like it's Maggie Smith, so I'm assuming it is. I have seen one or two episodes of Downton Abbey. I've actually been meaning to watch through the entire show. It's one of those shows I have downloaded on Netflix on my iPad to take on flights, and I watched School of Rock, okay? The movie School of Rock with Jack Black. I watched that on the flight instead. But eventually, I will be able to get through all of Downton Abbey. I'm sure it's a good show. I just need to actually sit down and give it the time. But this was requested by a Patreon subscriber, and if you too would like to join the Patreon, link down below in the description will get you there. Very affordable rate. Leave a like in the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, I post twice daily, usually twice daily. Sometimes once daily, but it's usually just because life gets in the way and maybe I don't have time to record that day and I just have one left, and it's like, well, I have one left, thank God. I'll use that day to record. But that's kind of a little inside baseball, but yeah, let's go ahead and watch this, and thanks for hanging out and watching these with me. I appreciate it, and yeah, let's go.
Granny, what do you think?
Oh, it is you. I thought it was a man wearing your clothes. Oh, do you think I might have a drink? Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were a waiter.
It's only me.
I always feel that greeting betrays such a lack of self-worth.
A man has opened a nudist colony at Wickford in Essex.
What do you mean a man's opened a colony in Essex?
Not that sort of colony, Mama. It's for people who want to take all their clothes off.
In Essex? Isn't it terribly damp?
Aren't you going to say you're sorry?
Certainly not.
How you hate to be wrong.
I wouldn't know. I'm not familiar with the sensation. Call her Duchess.
But why? I don't call you Countess.
Certainly not.
There's no logic in it.
Oh, no, but if I were to search for logic, I should not look for it among the English upper class.
I just saw Maggie Smith in a Netflix movie called, what was it called? A Boy Named Christmas. It was kind of a take on the origins of Saint Nicholas. Very interesting, very good movie. Kind of dark for a kids movie, but I guess that's why it was rated PG. If you're not in the US, PG just means parental guidance. So G is more like kid-friendly stuff. PG is more like, well, it's kid-friendly, but there's some stuff in it that, you know, maybe they shouldn't see, but it's up to you. But anyway, she was very good in it, as always.
You were a very involved mother with Robert and Rosamond.
Does it surprise you?
A bit. I'd imagined them surrounded by nannies and governesses being starched and ironed to spend an hour with you after tea.
Yes, but it was an hour every day.
I was only going to say that Sybil is entitled to her opinions.
No, she isn't until she is married. Then her husband will tell her what her opinions are.
Oh, Granny.
I was right about my maid. She's leaving to get married. How could she?
Actually, an Easter egg. I just thought of this. An Easter egg for these videos. How to tell I'm anywhere like visiting or visiting family or whatever. I always have like a beer or like a drink. And when I do this at my place, I never have anything. So it's just kind of a little Easter egg for these videos. If you ever see me sipping a beer or whatever, just know that I'm either away from home or visiting somebody or whatnot.
So selfish.
I do sympathise.
Plenty of hours in the day.
And of course I'll have the weekend.
We'll discuss this later. We mustn't bore the ladies.
What is a weekend? What am I sitting on?
A swivel chair.
Oh, another modern brainwave?
Not very modern. They were invented by Thomas Jefferson.
Why does every day involve a fight with an American?
I'll fetch a different one.
No. I'm a good sailor. When I'm with her, I'm reminded of the virtues of the English.
But isn't she American?
Exactly. Not very ridiculous. No Englishman would dream of dying in someone else's house. Especially someone they didn't even know.
So I told her I could do it.
What?
I said I could drive the tractor.
Edith, you are a lady, not Toad of Toad Hall. In my day, a lady was incapable of feeling physical attraction until she'd been instructed to do so by her mamma.
I don't believe that.
She won't want to get involved.
When you talk like that, I'm tempted to ring for Nanny and have you put to bed with no supper.
I suppose Cousin Isabel is entitled to put up an argument.
Of course she is. She's just not entitled to win it.
I love that theme song from that show. That was the one thing that really stuck out to me that I'm like, oh, I like that. It's a very nice melody to it. Hilarious. Maggie Smith in that show is nothing but sass and stuck-upness. Ooh, that was not a word, and I'm just gonna bail on it and just completely move past it. You can talk about it in the comments. I'm just gonna move past it. We're moving past it. Arrogance. Quite a bit of arrogance, but also some a bit of truth behind it, where it's like arrogance, but also some self-reflection and self-criticism every once in a while. Very interesting character. Very definitely on a show like that with those slow-moving dramas, you need some bit of respite or respite from that. Mostly in the form of comedy, like a little quip or something that breaks the tension or the monotony of family drama, or, you know, just really tiny, like everyday acts, and you're just like, can I get any sort of relief from this? And Maggie Smith in that show just seems to always be there when you're just like, okay, ready for something. Somebody say something that makes me chuckle or makes me think like, oh, this is funny. Or, oh, you know, it's not all that bad. There's at least somebody having fun, right? Yeah, that was requested by a Patreon subscriber. Link down below for the link to join. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe. If you're new here, I post twice daily. So hit the notification bell if you feel like it. You know, not pushing it too much, but just letting you know it's there. And I shall see you on the next one.